Thanks for tuning in to our second episode of the Real Estate Door podcast. I'm Peter Kenney, president broker of Real Estate Door. In this podcast, our realty expert team will be talking about low-cost storage tips for creating more space and should you move or renovate, plus making neighborhood targeting work for you. And our final segment is when to consider buying a diamond in the rough. Let's start with real estate door expert Sue Shiels.
Well, thank you, Peter.
Sue, share your tips with us on low-cost storage and creating more space.
Here are some low-cost ideas for quickly creating storage space for your stuff. Attach a cloth pouch or a thin plastic basket to the inside of cupboard doors. This is a great way to store Tupperware lids, cosmetics, etc. Install hooks inside the foyer closet for loose items such as hats and scarves. Use egg cartons to make effective storage inserts in drawers. Fashion stores often put purchases in stiff, high-quality boxes. Placed on their sides, these make effective storage compartments. Shoe boxes are especially effective. Consider using suitcases for out-of-season clothing. In addition to storage, they also provide protection. Never throw out an old wine rack. There are numerous ways these can be used for storage. For example, tools. By thinking creatively, you can come up with many other simple ideas for creating more storage. The reward is a home that looks neater and more spacious. Now, back to you, Pete.
Thanks for the helpful tips, Sue. Reach out to Sue anytime via her website at SueShiels.com. That's Sue Shiels, SHIELS.com. And now we have Kelly Johnston, our real estate agent with Should You Move or Renovate?
Thanks, Pete. Deciding whether you should fix up your current home or buy a new one isn't easy. I mean, there's so much drama in that decision that there are literally reality TV shows about it. So if you're wondering whether to move or improve, here are 3 things to consider. 1. Will the renovation truly fix what you don't like about your property? Maybe you want a bigger kitchen, but the layout just doesn't allow it. On the other hand, maybe you just want a more spacious living area with a cozy fireplace, and a renovation could make that happen. Of course, there are some things you may want that aren't specific to your house, such as an easy commute to work, a feature you would only get by moving. 2. Money. How much will the renovation cost? How does that compare to the cost of moving to a new home? It's important to get accurate estimates of both so you can make an informed decision. Keep in mind, renovations usually have a tendency to cost more than you anticipate, so make sure the final result will be a home you want to stay in for a while. 3. Be aware of compromising versus settling. I mean, whichever decision you make, you have to be willing to make some compromises. For example, consider the impact of adding an extension to your house. It would be a major renovation. But think, is that the ideal way to get the extra room you want? Do the benefits of renovating outweigh those of finding a new larger home that already includes that space you need? Overall, it can be a tough decision. And if you're in the midst of making it, we can help. Call today to get the facts you need to make the best choice.
Thanks, Kelly. Connect with Kelly anytime at allkelly.com. That's all, Kelly.com. Next, we have real estate door expert Jay Crowley on making neighborhood targeting work for you as a buyer. Here's Jay.
Hey, thanks, partner. Imagine you dreamed of owning a special limited edition car. What would you do to ensure that your dream car would someday be parked in your driveway with the name on the ownership papers? You'd probably start by doing some research. You'd find out how much that car would cost, what features were available, and so forth. You'd likely check out a local dealership and take a test drive if the model was available on site. You'd keep an eye on the market for any that come up and let the dealer know you're looking for just that car. If you did this, then someday you'd probably be the proud owner of that limited edition car. So what does this have to do with real estate? Well, you can take the same approach when there's a neighborhood you'd love to live in someday. You can target it, learn what homes typically cost in the area, and keep your eye on the market in case a property becomes available that meets your criteria. By focusing on a specific neighborhood, you increase your chances of someday living there, simply because you're focusing on it. Of course, neighborhood targeting isn't as simple as aiming to own a specific car someday. That's why you need someone like me who can keep an eye on that neighborhood on your behalf and alert you to opportunities that become available. Then, if a listing that's a good fit comes on the market, you can decide whether or not to make a move. Is there a dream neighborhood you'd like to live in someday? Call today to start making it happen. Now back to the studio with Pete.
Great, Jay. You can reach Jay at jsoldmyhome.com. That's jsoldmyhome.com. Now for the final segment of our podcast, when to consider buying that diamond in the rough. And reporting on this is realty expert Catherine Kenney.
Thanks. Now let's face it. When you visit a home during a scheduled viewing or open house, you're usually seeing it at its best. The rooms are tidy, the sinks are clean, the closets are organized and uncluttered, the lighting is even set to its brightest. That's just good old-fashioned marketing. However, not every house you see will actually look this way. For any number of reasons, a house on the market may be less than tidy, poorly decorated, and even in need of minor repairs. You may open that front door in anticipation, only to be immediately turned off by those stains on the carpet, the faded paint on the walls, cluttered hallways, and more. First impressions form quickly. It's easy to make quick judgments and move on, but you may be passing on what could be your dream home. Don't make that mistake. Make your purchase decision based on carefully considered second impressions, not just your first. When viewing a home, try to imagine how it will look with a fresh coat of paint, some redecorating, the minor repairs completed, and your furniture adorning the rooms. You might just find that the home that doesn't show well is really a diamond in the rough. Of course, be careful of houses that don't look like they've been well maintained. There could be issues lurking that require expensive repairs or renovations. Always make a professional home inspection a condition of your offer. There are advantages to buying a home that doesn't show well. They attract less interest and therefore less competition from other potential buyers. The listing price may be lower too. Need more ideas for finding the perfect home? Call today.
Thank you, Catherine. Catherine can be easily found at catherinekenney.com. That's Catherine with a C, Kenney with an EY.com. As you know, Real Estate Door builds our business on repeat business and referrals, so we focus a lot on our attention on providing the best client care. That service doesn't end when the transaction is complete. It continues throughout the months, the years in between your moves. In fact, that's one of the main reasons why we keep in touch with you with these informative updates. Is there anything more Real Estate Door can do to help you? If so, please contact us. We welcome your calls or text at 781-499-6634 or connect with us online at realestatedoor.com. If you, a friend, colleague, family member, or neighbor ever need to talk to a real estate associate with a kind of commitment to client care that we strive for, we hope you'll think of Real Estate Door. We at Real Estate Door appreciate your support. Thanks for logging on to our Real Estate Door podcast. Click over to visit the Real Estate Door team at realestatedoor.com. That's realestatedoor.com, the door that leads you home. Or call or text us at 781-499-6634. That's 781-499-6634. This is Peter Kenney. Goodbye for now.